Hello guys, welcome to this channel. My name is Sai Siddharth, and in this channel I'll be doing drawing tutorials, origami tutorials and much more. Today we'll be doing the origami hexagon. It has 4 sides, really smooth, so it's super easy and super cool. Let's get right into it. So the paper size that I recommend for this is a printer paper or A4. What we're basically doing is we're gonna fold it in the ratio 2:1, or more simply just attach 2 square papers together. Okay, so I won't recommend attaching 2 square papers together, or more easily just make a rectangle paper and just draw 2 squares in it and cut it, and you can use that too. But if you want a really big one and better one, you can do like this. So if you have already done that, you can skip this part. So fold it like this, vertically in half. We're going to be making a paper rocket fold, but only one thing is we're not going to be creasing it fully, just at the corners. Okay, and same thing here, right here and right here, so like that. Okay, and then turn the paper over. Okay, so just a second. Okay, so we're going to be making a line from here to here. So this is the point where that meets. So let me just do that, and let me just do that. Okay, so we are going to be drawing a line from here till here. Not drawing, but just folding it. Okay, so let me zoom out. So, turn the paper over. Just keep folding it until you see the red dot, the orange one. Okay, so make sure they are parallel. So the way to do it is don't let it come out like that. Just make sure it's perfect on both the sides. Or just make sure if this line is following that line. So that's good. Now, so we're going to be tearing this part off. So when we do that, you got 2 exact papers, 2 exact square sheets. So very carefully I'm doing it. So if you didn't crease really well, it won't tear that much. And most importantly, it has to be exactly 2 papers. That is 2:1 ratio, or else it won't flip really well, like this one. Okay, so fold diagonally in half, horizontally. Okay, and now bring just a second. Now bring these 2 together. Bring these 2 edges together like this and like this. We got that. Right. So let me just grab myself a pencil, and I will make the markings easier for you. Alright, so now we are going to be making an 8x8 grid. So let me tell you what I'm meaning. So that's one line right there, and you can see this line, right? And now just fold them like this. So when you're doing that, you're creating another line right here. I'm just going to be marking it like that. Okay, you just mark it fully like this. Okay, and now from here to here, like that, and you're going to be marking that one slightly. Okay, so like that. And now you're going to be dividing each of them into another one. So one line like that, one line like that. So after you've done, so we're basically making it, making them as 16 squares. Okay, like 8 above and 8 below. Okay, so from here to this point, fold that one, and then from here to here. So I'm folding that again. So when I do that, I have got 16 squares. So let me just mark that for you. Okay, so now we've got this. Now what we're going to be doing is we're going to be making a huge diamond shape right in the middle. Okay, so I would suggest, taking a scale or a ruler. Okay, so keep it at this point till this line. So I want to be drawing it from there till there. Okay, so it doesn't have to be perfect, just roughly for now. Okay, so oops, made a mistake. Okay, so anyways, not like this, so I'm just going to be erasing that line. So the reason why we are doing this is that in the flexahexagon, it's made up of multiple diamonds. So when you're folding it, you're going to need all the basic lines. So from the middle line, so this is my middle line. Okay, from there I'm going to be drawing it till here. So like that. Okay, it passes through this point, so remember that. Okay, so same thing here, but like this. So I do the exact same thing, but on this side, like this. So just do it roughly. So you got like an X right here, and now do the same thing right here. So this is the 3D version of the flexahexagon. I'll be also uploading a tutorial on the 2D version, but the 3D is more cooler. Okay, so zooming out, you got something like this. Alright, now what we have to do is, okay, so at the corners you have to be cutting them down like this. One line like that. So turn the paper over, do the exact same thing. 2 blocks here, right here. So from here till here. So I'm just drawing diagonal lines. Okay, so like that and like that. So now I've got this. So now what I'll be doing is from this point till here. So I'll be passing to the center line. The line that I'm drawing right now, from here, it'll be going to this point. It'll be going to this point. Right here. So draw that. Most importantly, it should pass through the center line like that. So and then do the exact same thing from here. Passing through the center line, don't forget that. It's the most important thing. So now if I just zoom out a bit, you got a grid. Okay, so kind of like a grid. So now what you have to do is you have to keep folding one by one. So let's just do that. First I'm folding this line like this. Okay, so when I'm doing the folds, you have to make it really perfect. Okay, so I folded that one, so I'm going to be folding this line with the remote. So hope you have done your grid correctly. If not, pause the video and check it out. Okay, so we're going to be creasing everything. Okay, so like that, and then like this. So a total of 10 creases should be made. My calculations are correct. Okay, and then so doing the exact same thing here on this side like this. So that's that. So we got that. And then center line. So crease them really well. Like this. And then finally we have this. So after that we have I have folded everything. Let me just zoom out a bit. Yep, so I have creased everything. Now let me just show you where each color comes. Okay, so this part right here, like, okay, so 2 cubes together, fold it like that. Okay, so you have 4 cubes, 2 into 2. So just strike it out like that. So we're not going to be needing that. So we are going to be needing just this part. Alright, now let's do this. Okay, first I'm going to be taking my, so the main thing here is to make it, like in a line when you're applying the color. So let me just show you what I mean. So I'm taking my green color. So I'm just going to be marking it, showing you. So one there, like that, like that, like that, like that. So see, it's kind of like following a pattern. It's going like that. And then let's just take, I'm going to be taking my blue marker. Here, 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 here. Just wherever the line is dividing, you better you make sure you apply the dots. Okay, so and then I'll be taking my orange. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 dots, and then finally the yellow. So I'm taking my yellow sketch. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them. Alright, now so the way to model this is, it's pretty simple. So whatever we did here, we just do it once more at the back. So as I told, this part is not going to be of any use to us. So forget that part. Then you just fold that to behind. So this is where we'll be doing the real sketching. I just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6 right there. Yep. Just a second. Yeah. So yeah, that's good. So green, and then we got blue right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'll be taking my orange. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 orange dots, and then yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 yellow dots. No, 6. Yeah, 6 yellow dots. Then blue, we're just going to be covering it up here. So you can see that the blue is here and there. So that's what we're kind of getting it. So let me just. Now, as I told, for every 2 into 2 cube, you have to make a line like that. And I'll just try bringing it together. If you keep it like this, you got a triangle. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be inserting this into that. So make sure it goes really deeply inside. Okay, so easy way, guys. Open that part a bit. Inserting it till there. So I inserted it. This might take a while, so this is really frustrating if you keep on, doing this. Just slowly, really slowly let it in. Okay, so like that. So almost we have done it. Okay. Now, see, that's almost. So you better make sure they're really in, else it's not going to work, as I always tell. Okay, but that's pretty good. Right, so now just fold these corners like this. Fold this corner like that. Fold this corner. So we're just to tell it simply, we're just folding the blue ones first. Like that, like that, like that. So we have folded all the blue ones, so let me just zoom out a bit. And now just, so we're going to be really careful while I'm doing this. Now I'm going to be pulling that in, pulling all of them in, pulling all these points to the center. So it's okay if it doesn't crease really well. We'll do that just after a minute. So I'm doing that on all the sides. So yeah. something. So yeah, as I already told, just a second, I'll be unfolding it and doing just one thing. You don't have to do this. Really just came out. The paper just came out. So let's just simplify it. So I will be folding this like this. Okay, so the part that I told you, I'll be unfolding it and then letting it in. It's way easier if you do that, but it's completely of your choice. So after I've done like that, it just easily went in. So back to where we were. So one fold like that, one fold like that. Yep, and now just pushing everything to the center. So see, I've done that, and I've done that. Again, it came out. It's really frustrating. So yeah, so I'm just doing it one last time correctly. Okay, so brought everything down, brought everything here, and that's that, guys. So we have got everything. Now to make it fit into its position, just roll it slowly, and when you're rolling it, make sure that you're creasing it, like you're pushing everything into its position, especially when you're using the blue or whatever color that you applied in the edges. It, you know, when you're trying to, just a second, I'll show you what I mean. When you're doing like this and when you're going to next, it tends to come out. That's the problem with this one. Otherwise, it's all really very good, very well done. Okay, so it's good. So this requires no glue or tape. There's another version where when you use tape, it comes better, glue and tape. So that's that, you guys. So let me just zoom in. Yellow, dirty fellow. Orange, green, and then finally blue. Okay, so thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video. Bye for now.